Happy International Women's Day. I am Dr. Tisha Rowe. If you're new to my page or you come across this reel through your Instagram discovery page, and I just wanted to say thank you to the amazing women in my life. I woke up this morning, the first thing I got was a DM from my girl Isis saying I inspire her. And so many of you, including her, inspire me. And as I'm sitting here in my clinic at 8:37 p.m. on a Friday, but grateful I'm here. I have this. God has blessed me to have this. I'm just reminded of the incredible women who shaped my trajectory. My grandmothers, both now on the other side, waiting until I arrive. Hopefully, no time soon. But both female entrepreneurs. My mother, female entrepreneurs. My amazing big sisters, all who are master's level at their careers, and just every woman who has touched me, my patients. I just want to say I love you. I celebrate you. And women, let's uplift one another. We do not have to compete against one another. We do not have to be in competition for the attention of men. We don't have to compete with men. We are unique. And I want to say thank you to all the men who take time to celebrate women today, because it's natural, right, for women to say happy International Women's Day because we are women. But when a man takes the time to stop and celebrate that, it's even so much more impactful in my perspective, because you don't have to do that. You are celebrating us and understanding that in a world created for you, where we struggle to get the same pay as you, where we struggle for our ideas to be heard, whereas you say it and automatically is taken up. So thank you to the men who make space for and advocate for women. And I want to say to the young girls, the young women who are ambitious and you feel like that's a problem. That feeling is something that society has done, but you are perfect just the way you are. And you absolutely don't need to change. And don't change, because at the other side of people saying you do too much and you're too much and you're this and you're that, on the other side of that is success and this feeling of fulfillment. Like, this is it. This is what God put me here for, and I'm doing it. I was a little girl dreaming, and now I'm living that dream. And that dream is not easy, and that dream is not always pretty, but there's a voice inside you that says, this is what God made me for. So I'm just excited. I hope I have a daughter one day to, teach her all the lessons that I've learned. And in a world that we're taught, like, say less, speak less, keep your Instagram reel less than 90 seconds so that more people will listen. Break that, right? Talk, speak, share, because that's how we learn from one another, and that's how we grow. And I'm just extremely thankful. And tag a woman that inspires you. And I want to see her. I want to know her. I want to follow her. I want to fangirl in her comments too, because if you know me, then you know that naturally that's just who I am. And if you are looking for opportunities to celebrate women, invest in women, definitely check out Honeycomb Clinic. We're coming to Miami in 2026. I'm putting that. They say make the vision, write it plain by 2026. We're getting the building in 2025, and we will be in Miami, Florida. There are a lot of Black women out here that are now running billion-dollar companies that they created. And Tisha Rowe will be one of those women. So going back home to me is to me full circle. A young girl who grew up in the hood, walk through dangerous situations to get to school every day, still manage to come out of that environment with a 5.2 GPA and go to one of the top universities in the country, and not seeing black doctors, not knowing black doctors, but becoming that black doctor. And now I'm going to open a clinic in the neighborhood that I am from. That is God's work. And I want to thank everyone that has helped me get this far. If I haven't told you in person lately, I'm telling you now, thank you. I don't care if it was $5 or $50,000. Thank you for backing what I'm doing, because our people deserve this. And if you haven't seen this in person, roll up, come see it. What are you waiting for? Because this building clinics with fitness centers inside where doctors can plug and play and rent the space they need so that they can provide care the way they want to provide it for their communities, they're not doing that. And we're going to do it. And we're going to do it together. And we're going to be bold. And either they let us in or we're knocking the doors down. We're cracking all the glass ceilings. We're coming for healthcare, right? We've done hair, beauty, all the other industries. We are coming for healthcare. So if you didn't know, as they say, boo, now you know. All right, and just show up authentically, because that's how the world needs you. The world doesn't need you cookie cutter trying to look like the next Kardashian, trying to be like everybody else. The world needs you to be you. And for me, this is who I am, right? You don't see a white coat, you see the camouflage, and that's okay because it's Friday night. But be yourself, be authentic, be true to you, because there's a little girl that looks like you coming after you, and she needs to see you being you to know that she belongs in that same space. All right, guys, that's all I have to say. I still have a lot of labs to review, but I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. They say, the Bible says, with man it's impossible, but with God all things are possible. So that's my 2+ cents, and happy International Women's Day. Love y'all.